Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Young and the Restless channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit like for more daily drama updates and spoilers. Your support truly means a lot and helps our channel grow every day. Now, let's jump straight into today's exciting update. The tension reaches a boiling point in this gripping chapter of The Young and the Restless, where every decision carries devastating consequences and long-buried secrets threaten to destroy lives forever. As the walls begin to close in around the people caught in this dangerous web of deception, the battle between truth and lies grows more intense than ever. In the middle of the chaos stands Michael Baldwin, refusing to surrender even when the odds seem stacked against him. He knows that time is running out, and with every passing moment, the woman he believes is innocent inches closer to paying the price for a crime she never committed. At the same time, hidden in the shadows, someone far more dangerous is preparing to make an unthinkable move to ensure the truth never sees the light of day. Michael wastes no time taking his fight directly to Christine Blair Romalotti, confronting the district attorney with unwavering determination and challenging her to see what has become painfully obvious to him. He insists that Diane Jenkins Abbott is not the monster everyone believes she is, and argues passionately that she has been carefully framed. Every piece of evidence may appear to point toward Diane, but Michael refuses to believe that appearances tell the whole story. He knows there is another hand manipulating events from behind the curtain, and in his mind, Patty Williams is the one orchestrating this entire nightmare surrounding Jack Abbott's brutal attack. Yet Christine remains focused on the evidence sitting in front of her, unwilling to abandon the legal path she believes is justified. Even as Michael desperately tries to convince her that she is chasing the wrong suspect, Christine stands her ground, determined to move forward with the multiple attempted murder charges against Diane, believing the evidence is simply too overwhelming to ignore. Despite Christine's refusal to back down, Michael refuses to let frustration weaken his resolve. After successfully helping Diane secure bail, he remains fully committed to proving her innocence, no matter how impossible the challenge appears. Diane clings to the same fragile hope that keeps Michael moving forward. The belief that Jack will soon regain consciousness and finally tell the police what truly happened. In her heart, she knows Jack is the only witness capable of exposing the real attacker and ending the nightmare that has consumed her life. Every passing hour becomes an agonizing weight as uncertainty hangs over the hospital room like a heavy storm cloud. The possibility that Jack could wake up at any moment offers the first genuine glimpse of hope Diane has experienced since this horrifying ordeal began. But that very hope creates an entirely different kind of danger, lurking just outside the hospital walls. For Patty Williams, Jack's recovery represents the greatest threat imaginable. She understands that if he opens his eyes and tells the truth, everything she has worked to hide will collapse in an instant. Panic begins to consume her, transforming desperation into something far more terrifying as she decides that simply waiting is no longer an option. Determined to protect herself at any cost, Patty prepares to take matters into her own hands before Jack has the opportunity to reveal the truth. According to the latest developments, she will force Jack into silence one way or another, making sure that the real story behind his vicious attack never reaches investigators. The fear driving her actions becomes more dangerous than ever, proving that a cornered person with everything to lose can become capable of almost anything. One horrifying possibility looms over the entire situation, casting an even darker shadow across the hospital. Patty may engineer a devastating medical setback that pushes Jack into a full-blown coma, effectively robbing him of the ability to expose her crimes. Such a cruel twist would accomplish exactly what she needs, keeping Jack silent while Diane continues carrying the blame for an attack she never committed. It would buy Patty precious time while investigators continue pursuing the wrong suspect, allowing the truth to remain buried beneath carefully manufactured evidence. The thought alone is chilling, reminding everyone just how ruthless Patty has become in her desperate fight for survival. Every machine connected to Jack's hospital bed suddenly feels far more significant, as his fragile condition becomes the center of a deadly game where one person's silence could determine the fate of countless lives. Yet another terrifying possibility waits just beyond the horizon. Jack may awaken before Patty can carry out such a devastating plan, only to find himself staring directly into the eyes of the woman responsible for his suffering. Instead of immediate freedom, his recovery could place him in even greater danger, as Patty confronts him with a horrifying ultimatum. She may threaten to wipe out the entire Abbott family if he dares reveal her identity to anyone. Trapped in his hospital bed and still physically vulnerable, Jack could find himself forced into an impossible position, where speaking the truth might place the people he loves most in unimaginable danger. Rather than rushing to expose Patty immediately, he may choose temporary silence while secretly searching for a safer way to stop her before she spirals even further into madness. The emotional weight of that decision would be enormous, forcing Jack to balance justice against the lives of his own family. No matter which path unfolds, one undeniable truth hangs over the story. Patty and Dr. Lawrence Markham would undoubtedly benefit if Jack never recovered at all, since his death would permanently erase the only witness capable of exposing what really happened. Their future depends on keeping the truth buried, making Jack's survival the greatest obstacle standing in their way. Fortunately, despite the overwhelming danger surrounding him, this explosive storyline is not destined to end with Jack's death. While the road ahead promises even greater suspense, viewers can expect Jack to survive this terrifying chapter, even if the emotional and physical scars left behind prove impossible to erase. His survival ensures that the battle for justice is far from over, and that the truth still has a chance to emerge, no matter how fiercely others try to suppress it. Meanwhile, the drama extends far beyond the hospital as Billy Abbott turns his attention toward another mystery that has haunted him for far too long. Sitting down with Jill Abbott, Billy refuses to settle for vague answers or carefully crafted explanations. Instead, he subjects Jill to a relentless interrogation, determined to uncover the truth she seems so desperate to keep hidden. One topic likely to surface is Kane Ashby's unexpected job offer, with Jill sharing her thoughts on whether Billy should seriously consider accepting the opportunity. Yet Billy's curiosity stretches far beyond his future career. Deep inside, he cannot shake the feeling that the story surrounding his removal from Chancellor has never been fully explained. The more Billy reflects on everything that happened, the more convinced he becomes that crucial pieces of the puzzle remain missing. He believes Jill has been withholding important information, carefully protecting secrets that could completely change his understanding of the past. Every answer she gives only fuels more questions, creating an atmosphere thick with suspicion and unresolved emotions. Billy presses harder, unwilling to let the conversation end until he uncovers what really happened behind closed doors. The history they share weighs heavily over every exchange, making this confrontation as emotionally charged as it is revealing. Years of trust, disappointment, and unanswered questions collide in a single conversation that threatens to reshape their entire relationship. As the interrogation intensifies, it becomes increasingly clear that Billy's instincts may be right all along. Jill is indeed carrying a secret, one so significant that she has gone to great lengths to keep it from him. Whatever truth she has been hiding possesses the power to shock Billy and potentially change everything he thought he knew about his family's past and the circumstances surrounding his Chancellor exit. The anticipation surrounding this revelation continues to build, leaving viewers wondering just how explosive Jill's hidden truth will prove to be once it finally comes into the open. With Patty desperately fighting to silence the truth, Michael battling to save Diane, Jack caught between life and death, and Billy inching closer to a family secret that could alter everything. The stage is set for an unforgettable episode filled with breathtaking suspense, emotional confrontations, and shocking revelations that promise to leave lasting consequences long after the credits roll.